new details tonight in a terrible crash last night.
There were 13 victims and one person died after a van carrying an entire youth ministry team from Minnesota collided with a car. It happened about 8 last night along Highway 109 southwest of Fremont between Cedar Bluffs and Colon. And that's where Brandon Scott joins us live. He spoke to one of the survivors today. Brandon?
Mallory, John, as you said, 13 people were involved in this accident and 12 of them survived, including everyone from that youth ministry team. They were traveling from the West Coast to St. Paul, Minnesota, and they were hoping to stop here near the town of Colon when their trip took a disastrous turn.
People a little bruised, but we're in pretty good spirits because we know God's taking care of us.
Tyler Block survived the deadly accident near Fremont, where a van carrying Block and 11 members of a Minnesota-based Catholic ministry team collided with a car on Highway 109. The church group was headed to the town of Colon, just over here, but they missed their turn, so they pulled into this driveway and tried to turn around. Someone from the van actually got out and tried to direct traffic, but it was dark, and investigators say it might have been tough to see that person because they might not have had a flashlight. An oncoming car slammed into the van. The driver of the car, 88-year-old Walter Anderson from Wahoo, was pronounced dead at the scene. But miraculously, despite the devastation, everyone else survived, including a passenger in the car and the entire ministry team in the van.
That somebody's looking out for them. I mean, it's grateful to see that, you know, that we didn't have multiple fatalities on this accident.
The Saunders County Sheriff's Department and the Nebraska State Patrol are still investigating the accident. Meanwhile, while Block says his ministry team is grateful to be alive, their thoughts are with the driver of the car who didn't survive, and with one of their teammates who suffered serious injuries.
She is still in the hospital, and we're praying for her, keeping her in our prayers for sure.
Now, that young woman is being treated at a hospital in Omaha. I'm told she'll likely be there for a little while. And the passenger who was in the car also survived. She is at a hospital in Lincoln. She is from Wahoo, and her name is Peggy Shapneck. John and Mallory, I'll be back at 6:30 with more information about why this particular stretch of road is so dangerous for drivers.
All right, thank you. Brandon Scott reporting live.